It's Week 10 of the NFL, and we're going to see Mark Andrews. He should be one of his quarterback's best friends this week. It's the Ravens and the Pats on...
Officially beyond the halfway point now, eyes starting to shift to the playoff picture as this Week 10 game gets underway. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. So out come the Patriots, ready for their first possession. And it's going to be the man under center who brings him out, now in his 9th NFL season.
You know, Kate, sometimes they say great quarterbacks are like great point guards. And much like we measure point guards in basketball with the assist-to-turnover ratio, and you love a 3-to-1 assist-to-turnover ratio that will win you ball games, same with quarterbacking. 3 touchdowns, 1 pick, and a big old win last week.
And that's good for a gain of 5. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. We get a look at his rushing numbers from last week here, what he was able to do in support of that win. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. They're going play action. Hits him on the in route. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They'll run for the first time here with Antonio Gibson. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play. Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Running it again with Gibson. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. 3rd and 6 for them to figure out now. Back to throw now. Complete beyond the marker. And they get this down to the 28. All right, set now, 1st and 10. He's going to throw this one. Buys time. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. Let's see what they dial up on a 2nd and very long. Now a shotgun handoff to Stevenson. And he's brought down for a loss. And the Ravens go in nickel, 3rd down. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. Patriots punt team coming out with former 6th-rounder Bryce Baringer to do the honors. He punted 4 times last week in the win, and his first of this week is away. So here now are the Ravens on offense to begin their first drive. And they'll have a veteran leading them out. It's their 9th-year quarterback.
He gave us all the excitement we could hope for last week, but it wasn't all in a good way, at least for his team. Never knew if his throws were going to end in a touchdown or turnovers, and he had a couple of both by the end of the loss. You don't want him to lose that gunslinger mentality, you just want him to be a little more thoughtful with each and every decision.
They'll move the chains after that pickup of 12. He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
That's good for a Baltimore Ravens.
Slot man in motion left. To throw it on 1st down. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots are going to have it after his 2nd interception of the season. They'll motion him out of the backfield. Pass play on 1st and 10. That's to his running back, Antonio Gibson. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Pass play now. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Pass play coming here. Has it down close. And he has the New England touchdown. Now the PAT try coming up. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Starting from the 5. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Now we'll get set to see the Baltimore offense for the second time. And they got off on the wrong foot here with that opening drive interception that led to points the other way.
Yeah, and what this defense has shown is they are going to capitalize on your mistakes, and not just a little, but by a lot. So from here on out, you better play some mistake-free football because this defense is hunting for more. That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for on first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
And they make the stop, we're going to say, at about the 37-yard line. It's a gain of 27 yards to move the chains.
I'm sure, Coach, the play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Markers reset, ball at the 37. To throw here on first down. Pass into the hands of Mark Andrews. Has room into the secondary. He does it. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens cut it to a low point on the scoreboard. Mark Andrews with the touchdown. You love seeing a tight end get the chance to show off those wheels, right? And in the best of cases, he could rumble the whole way home.
Kate, think of getting somebody with that type of mass rolling at full speed. Who's really going to want to stand in the way, wants to stop him anyhow? The answer, nobody.
That one splits the uprights. And the Ravens tie this game 7-7. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. To return this, Marcus Jones. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Here's New England ready once again on offense. And I think they'd be content doing everything the same as their prior drive and getting another touchdown here. Drive starts with a carry by Stevenson. And he'll go down after pushing this up to the 29. It's a gain of 3 for him. That brings up 2nd and 7. From the 29. He's on the move. He's running with it. And he slides down with enough to pick up that first. They get an even 10 on that play. And that's a New England first down. New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Play action on first down. Flushed out of the pocket. This time they're going to get there, and they drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
To get home and hit and impact the quarterback at this level, well, typically you got to do what this defense is doing, and that's keeping an offense off balance. Change up your looks, rotate your personnel, throw in some wrinkles, and once again, go hit that quarterback.
And he gets him around 6 there. Chidobe or Woozier, they're on the tackle. Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Throwing now off play action. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Fair catch called for and brought in at the 11. That punt goes unanswered. No return there. And the Ravens will go on offense. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. He puts some air under this one. Deep right. He's got it inside the 25. And he breaks into enemy territory before being stopped on a huge gain.
speaks to this guy's talent as just an all-around difference maker, playmaker. We see him line up as a receiver, and we don't even bat an eye, Kate, and we don't really bat an eye when he makes that kind of play either. This guy's just different, built for the moment.
So a massive gain, and all of a sudden we've got 1st and 10 inside the red zone. Putting a receiver in motion. 1st down from the red zone. And he's going to score. Touchdown, Baltimore. The Ravens just need 2 snaps to steal a lead. That was just gorgeous football right there. He saw the window, just had to wait for his guy to float toward it. And that pass fit in beautifully for the touchdown.
Kate, this is one of those moments where a quarterback's got to take his pre-snap read and make sure he confirms it quickly post-snap. And when he does, and he's got space to fit that post in, like you said, it's a thing of beauty.
That one right down the middle. And the Ravens take the lead here, 14-7 in the first. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Fielded at the 7. The return manages to get just beyond the 30. The Patriots offense all set to go. Now their last drive, not the one they want to replicate after they were forced to punt it away. They've got 1st down from the 31. They'll throw to begin this drive. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
Well, that was almost one of those nice chunk plays you like to see in the NFL, Kate, before he was able to recover and provide the hit and ultimately dislodge the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays down the field.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. Here's a throw. Hold it. Fought off a tackle, but he lost the football. And no turnover. It's going to stay with the offense. That's the end of our first quarter. 3 more to go still on Monday night. Neither side separating much so far. Back to the bank in just a moment. The Patriots have their punting unit out. Bryce Behringer, the one to send it away. And he's certainly been staying busy. Once again, he's out to punt and sends this flying. It's fielded at the 14. And he gets his guys a few yards before they bring him down on the return. The Ravens and Derrick Henry making their way back out on offense. And he finds himself across an important benchmark for yards this season after that last drive. He stayed pretty busy this season, and the numbers show just that. Motioning him from the slot right. Throwing from the gun here. His pass is complete. That's Zay Flowers. And he'll go down after fighting his way to the 32. Here's Derrick Henry getting it on the ground. Across the 45 and still going. And he's finally stopped across midfield at the 47. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
Those unsung heroes, those big guys up front on the O-line, let's give them a little love right here, Kate. They don't always get the attention they deserve on a broadcast, but let me tell you, they played a huge role in that big old run.
They'll throw on 1st. Henry on the catch. And they get this down to the 28. A 19-yard pickup, and that's going to move the chains.
At that down and distance, this group was pretty confident a screen would get them enough yards for the 1st, and it did. And so long as it keeps working like that, I bet you it'll be a go-to play for them when they need it the next time.
Throwing now on 1st down. Caught by Flowers. Ooh, play didn't develop like he needed. He goes out behind the line. Offense to the line for 2nd down. Shotgun snap. They're going to throw. Finds him on the slant. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. Henry's going to try to pick it up. And his short game gets them a new set of downs.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the first down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
Back to pass on 1st and 10. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. It arrived as the ball did to break things up. So it'll be 2nd down. Back to throw. The throw is caught. And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Only a yard that time. It forces 4th and 1.
That's one of those plays, Kate, as an offense, it just sticks with you a little bit. It bothers you that you just can't convert on a very manageable down and distance. And on the other side, well, sure gives you some confidence defensively to get off the field.
Now a field goal try coming up by the Ravens. A very short kick here from the right hash. And it is good. No problems there on the shorter attempt. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. The Patriots running their offense out there. They're down 10 partway through this one. Score is 17-7. Starting on the ground here with Stevenson. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Kate, don't think for a second this is time you step off the gas. You can feel this defense, right? They're on their heels. And now's the best chance to go push the envelope and get aggressive.
Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't connect on first. It's 2nd down. Takes the handoff, now to throw. He's got a man left. He'll work it a couple of yards past the line. Tackled on the play by Marlon Humphrey. A less than ideal 3rd and 8 here. They'll try and throw it here. He has the first over the middle. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down. A give up the middle to Stevenson. And they're able to grind him to a halt after a pickup of 4.
Well, I'll steal a line from one of my buddies, but I'm going to quote him. Mark Schlereth, 2-time Super Bowl winner, says if you want to run the ball, you got to keep running the ball. And that's a perfect example of it. Don't get tired. Don't get mad at gaining 4 yards. It's a run that can set up even more in the run game.
Pickup of a few as he heads out of bounds.
There's no negatives ever on a grade sheet for a completion, but that's one of those situations. If you're going to take a risk and throw an out route, you'd sure like to see a little bit more yardage gained.
Oh, he got free. And even on 3rd down, he sees no choice other than to get rid of it. Not the play they wanted. It's going to be 4th down. And this kick is good. He needed to get all of it there, and he did. And that'll bring it back to within a score. The lead 7.
A lot of them may make it look automatic, but you get this deep, and those field goals are far from a certainty. It took all his concentration, every bit of his strength, to send that puppy through.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Bateman hauls it in. And he's up to the 35-yard line as they reel him in. They'll keep this drive moving and come to the line for 1st and 10. Man in motion here. Throwing from the gun. Finds him over the middle. And it's a nice little chunk here, 6 yards. Brought down by the veteran Carlton Davis. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the 41. He's got Andrews. It's a 31-yard play. And that's good for a Ravens first down.
You know, Kate, we often talk about flipping the field in special teams, right? A kick return, a good punt. Well, an explosive play like that does the exact same thing. Look at the difference in field position. By hitting on that shot, you've totally flipped the field and the tone of this drive.
So the big play has him well into enemy territory and field goal range. They're inside the 30. They go play action on first. And he's just going to get rid of this one. Smart move there. When you saw the field, it's going to be 2nd down. This is the snap that's going to take us inside the 2-minute warning. Second and 10 now. Andrews with the catch. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. And the Patriots in the nickel for this 3rd down call. Back now, pressure on its way. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st and 3. And that one is good. A little longer, but no problem at all. And that'll push it to double digits in a 2-possession game. The Ravens kicking team is ready, and they're going to send this one away. Has this at the 6. And this return gets to the 30 before he stopped. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Shotgun snap, looking to throw. Hits him on the out route. And he's going to go out of bounds. Looks a little short of the 35. 2nd and 6 coming up here. Back to throw. Has him on the quick hitter. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play. Patriots trying to hustle everyone up to the line. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Ravens are going to have it. And he's going to hang on to that football. That's his first career interception. Airing it out to start this drive. Connecting on a slant. And he's down inside the red zone before hitting the deck. From the red zone now. Finding Flowers. And they get this down to the 10-yard line before going down. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. To throw it on 1st down. That's taken in by Henry. And the defense gets there to force a small loss. They are throwing it again. Has it in close. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. Shotgun now on 3rd down. Into the end zone, but someone's able to knock it away. That's incomplete. Offense still staying out after the incompletion. They're going to try on 4th. Running for it. Here's Henry. And that hit stops him in his tracks. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. The give inside to Stevenson. This is ahead for about 5. The rangy Kyle Hamilton getting there for the stop. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Well, I hope everybody was lightning quick, ready to grab a refill or a bite to eat, because no halftime report this week. Everyone's set to get the 3rd quarter underway. In pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29. The Ravens headed back out on offense. Their quarterback returning to the field now. And this is some quality film review right here. Look at this. Couple of touchdowns. Good amount of yards, too. He's been moving them down the field like only he can. Putting together quite the game for himself in the process. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. They'll come out throwing. Gets this to Bateman. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 37-yard line.
From the 37. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Just couldn't hang on through the contact. And that leaves him with 3rd and short. 3rd quarter starts with a run from Henry. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
You know, I'm not sure what else could have been done there, Kate. Just the right call defensively to come up with a 3rd and short stop.
The Ravens gonna punt this away, and here's Jordan Stout to handle that boot. He punted a couple of times last week in their loss, and now gets this one away. And he's brought down before the return gets far. The New England offense running out now. And this game might be going better if he could have some more time just to work back there. This pass rush has been all over them. Really keeps taking this offense out of any grooves that they've managed to get into.
Okay, I like to say in life there's energy givers and there's energy vampires.
Yeah.
And for this defense, these sacks right here, they're such energy givers. And, man, it's like a vampire sucking the juice out of an offense.
Yeah, I love that. Play action on 1st down. Has it downfield, working the left. Touchdown, New England! The Patriots start their 2nd half with some needed points. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
Extra point attempt coming up. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Patriots cut it to a field goal game. Ball is set up and it's away. Just a 3-point game now. This return starts at the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Ravens are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And on that last drive, Brock, he crossed a notable threshold in passing yards for the season. Always nice when you can reach one of those plateaus to look back on after the year's over. They'll empty the backfield and motion him out. Completed over the middle. And he'll get taken down after advancing this to the 37.
You'll often hear it said, in my life experience, it's true, the NFL is a game of matchups, so much more than any level. And these tight ends, we see it time and again, are such a matchup nightmare down the field.
And he's going to be brought down at the 42. Pick up a 5 on that play. And that'll be 1st down, Baltimore. It's Henry on the counter. He's descended upon quickly and dropped after it looks like a yard gain. Jabril Peppers bringing that one to an end. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 43-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. Into traffic, complete. And they'll manage to contain him after about a 6-yard pickup. Christian Gonzalez getting there for the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3. And he's dropped just short of the marker, maybe a yard away.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, Those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
4th down, and on comes the punt team, and the kick's away.
The Patriots take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Takes the handoff, now to throw. A quick throw is swatted away, incomplete.
You know, it's tough to succeed a linebacker in most defenses if you can't hold your own in coverage. They rely on you to break up throws just like that and take some of the stress off the secondary.
On 2nd down, it's Stevenson. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
Hey, these are the type of games he's counted on to get when they're available. Unfortunately, we had tremendous vision to see the seam and get through it before that window could close.
1st down, and they go right back to him. He's got a gain of 6 there. Stopped by one of the league's best tacklers, Roquan Smith. After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. They're going play action. Throwing the out route complete. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
A gain of 14 yards. 1st down, Patriots.
He's got it on the bootleg. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Making it harder than it needs to be right there. Just get the catch first. Guarantee some yards. And then worry about escaping the defenders and getting upfield.
Running in here with Stevenson. And he takes it up and across midfield into Ravens territory. Give him 3 that time. That's going to bring up 3rd and 7. They'll throw it. Escapes the pocket. He's running for it. And he's short of the first after a mild gain.
You know, Kate, they always say that QB clock, you know what it's more like? It's more like an alarm, especially in a situation like that. And it's a good thing he woke up to it, able to make something out of nothing and at least keep him moving forward.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. He's back to throw. He finds him beyond the marker. And they bring him down around the 34. Up to the line, and they're set. 1st and 10. This is Stevenson. And they bring him down at the 25-yard line after surrendering some good yardage. Just a little short, but still a 9-yard pickup. That's going to bring up 2nd and 1. They go play action here. That's caught. He found some space. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. They got 24 yards on the play. And that gives them 1st and goal.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
This offense in position now. It's 1st and goal. Stevenson gets in. Touchdown, New England. The Patriots take a 3rd quarter lead. Ramondre Stevenson, the touchdown. Made the right read on the RPO inside the red zone, Brock, and things worked out.
And you know what is so key about these RPOs? It's that mesh point. It's the details right there, not immediately giving any indication of what they were going to do, and it created, Kate, the slightest of hesitations for the defense, and that slightest opportunity is all he needed to hit the end zone.
That one splits the uprights, and the Patriots take a 4-point lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Here's a return from the 7. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. We see the Ravens making their way out now. They struggled to produce on that last series, but better results ahead as they take possession here. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Dropping back to throw. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
It's now 2nd and 10.
He's dropping back to throw. And he will go down. The Patriots make the play. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
Kate, I've seen a one-step drop. I've seen a 3, a 5, a 7. Some of the boots and play actions, you get more depth. But a 20-step drop? That's not going to cut it. Except for this defense, it just adds a whole bunch of negative yards to that play.
So a really tough spot here. This is 3rd and a country mile. Throwing from the gun here. He's got it deep downfield. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They get 35 out of that one. And that's good for a Ravens 1st down.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
They'll throw on 1st. Short pass brought in. And he takes it just inside the 40, down to the 39. 2nd and 3 now.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 39-yard line.
Motioning him from the slot right. 2nd and 3. Hauled in left side. And he's brought down at about that 27-yard line. The drive picks up here, 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 27-yard line.
Only 1 quarter remains in our final game of the week. That's the end of the 3rd. It's the Ravens' ball. They come in trailing, but that lead is within reach. They're now set for 1st and 10. Here's Henry on the option. And he's taken down with a short gain to the 25. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8.
Brings up 2nd and 8.
They put Flowers in motion right. And he's tackled with the 1st down yardage.
No, it's not a running back, but it's a receiver carrying across the market, Kate. I'm not even calling this a trick play anymore. It's about maximizing your resources and your asset, and this receiver shows you he can be a tool as a running back.
And he can only get a lone yard. Took a couple of guys to haul him down near the line. They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. He'll look to throw. Andrews with the catch.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
And that's a win for the pass rush. Hit as he threw it, leads to the incompletion. 4th down coming up.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Flying down the heart of the lane, and it's good! And they cut it down to within a field goal.
This is a case of, well, just get what you can on the way out the door, Kate. It's already out of reach. Just take the 3, let your kicker get some points, and make it a hair closer in the box score.
On the return, here's Jones. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. The Patriot offense making their return to the field. They'll try to emphasize what worked on their last drive, which ended Brock in a touchdown. They go play action on 1st. Anticipated the quick staccato pass there. It's knocked away. Incomplete. So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. This is Stevenson on the give. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs. First down now, ball at the 39-yard line. They go again with Stevenson. And he'll bowl his way ahead for a 4-yard pickup. Second and 6 coming up here. Stevenson with another carry. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. Give him 5 yards to bring up a manageable 3rd and 1. Off the play fake, he'll throw. Headed out right. He'll make a bid for it on the ground. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains.
You know, that's one of those little mental Rolodex plays. Right before the snap, you know if the read isn't there, that option isn't there, you can use your legs to make the adjustment and go get the first down.
Now he'll throw off the play fake. Ramondre Stevenson makes the catch. And this one doesn't go far.
Kate, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. And one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
70 yards on the run. That sets up an easily attainable 3rd and 1. Throwing now off play action. He shovels this one forward. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
You know, they call that the money down for a reason, because you're just simply not going to last long in the NFL if you don't convert a good portion of your 3rd downs. It's the money down. And nice to see them roll the dice and continue the series.
And he made the most of his running room on that one, getting it down to the 27. Good rip on first down. That brings up 2nd and 2. From the 27. It is Cup, left side. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out. A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Tight end going in motion here. To the air now on 1st and 10. It's complete to Stevenson. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. And the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
And he'll get this inside the 10 to the 9. All set up for an insurance score here. It's 1st and goal. They'll run. Gibson hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots grow the lead to 7. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots grow their lead to 8.
Ravens 23.
The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. Fielded at the 7. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. Baltimore running its offense out now. They have a chance to tie this game back up, but they've got to get this to the end zone first on a touchdown, and then again on a 2-point try. They bring their tight end left. 1st and 10, they're going to throw. That's taken in by Henry. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a first down.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Pass play on 1st and 10. Bateman hauls it in. And he's across midfield into Patriots territory.
That is a textbook first down completion. Sets up second and very manageable and creates space to take that shot downfield.
That's the 2-minute warning here from Baltimore. Ravens trail by 8. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. He'll throw it. Completed to Flowers. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
That's just great instincts. Go air it out on 2nd down rather than just play conservative and run it. They hit a weak point in the coverage and don't need to worry about 3rd down at all.
Here he is to throw. He's got Andrews. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. Now the Ravens are going to use the first of their timeouts. Back to throw. Finds a seam down the middle. And they get this all the way down to the 16-yard line. Signals, and looks like we've got a timeout before that first down play. And they can take a moment to try to build more momentum after getting that first. He'll look to throw it. He'll get this to Henry. And they bring him down at the 7-yard line. Clock's still running as the Ravens try hurrying everyone up. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Now to throw. Complete beyond the marker. And he takes it in for the touchdown. Down to their last breaths, and he gives them a shot now to force overtime. So there's part 1, Brock. They get the touchdown that they desperately needed. Now, you'd imagine, comes a try for 2.
You know, Kate, this might be just as tough as that touchdown. I know they work all week on their 2-point plays, but they're hard to execute. That being said, if they want to force overtime, this is a must.
All or nothing, they'll run it. And he isn't going to get it. He's not going to get it. They needed that, too, for the tie. But the defense makes a stand that may decide this game. So everything comes down to this onside kick with less than a minute to go. And the Patriots are there to bring in the kick, and that should just about do it in this one. And he's able to reach the 40 on that play.
No question they wanted the ball back late, but you don't see many of these recovered by the kicking team in the NFL. You see even fewer recovered when they're actually expecting it, like they certainly were right there.
The Patriots and Ramondre Stevenson getting the football back now. And get that big old marker out. Cross a major number off his roadmap after that last drive. He's reached one of the marks that every back strives to hit at some point during the season. Timeout taken by the Ravens. That is their final one. That's all they had, so the offense free to start running the clock down now. Going to be a victory for the Patriots as they drop to a knee here.
Nothing left to do now, Kate, but celebrate on one side and watch on hopelessly from the other. What a hard-fought effort to get to this spot, and now you can enjoy the victory.
They drop to a knee, and what little time we have left here is going to tick down. So the Patriots come in and take the win on the road. And finally, Brock, they can exhale and take a few breaths, because I don't imagine any of them were breathing easy during that one with how close this game was.
Them or us? Or both?
All of us.
Yeah,
all of the above.
It is so hard, Kate, to match the adrenaline surge they feel right now, and that they felt at every major turn throughout the second half. There's just something about a close game, the intensity that's there in every moment that you love to experience as a player, and that you hope in all these moments you can execute so you're the one celebrating and riding that wave of emotion.